hope you're all doing okay, and I am so sorry. I know it's been such a long time before I recorded a video, but it's because I have been experiencing some challenges here and there. Maybe I can mention a few. One of them is the venue where I'm supposed to shoot a video or record a video. Number two is where I'm constantly, like right now, because I'm still starting, I'm still depending on natural light. And number three, I also need some equipment, but I am working on them. Like, the important thing right now is that I'm still giving you guys content, right? So I hope that you have all been okay. So today I'm actually going to be telling you guys a story because I saw that you guys are very interested in stories, because the other one about my ex, it actually got so many views than all other videos I have recorded. But the topic will be surviving in Nairobi and how I ended up in a wrong relationship. Relationships are always involved. They are always involved. Anyway, so surviving in Nairobi is a skill that I think every one of us has, because we have all done so many jobs, like so many different jobs, so as to survive, so as to pay the bills, so as to do so many things. So one of the jobs that I have done is acting, and that was in 2016. After completing 2016, yes, after finishing campus, that was in 2016 December, I decided to join acting because I was acting in school. So I was like, you know what, I think I can join acting after school. So I went for auditions somewhere in town, and the acting, this one is the traveling theater, where guys get to go to different parts of the country, and then they get to act set books. So I went, and well, I got in, and then we started rehearsals. That time we were meeting up for rehearsals in one of the parks in town, like every day. So okay, for me, you see, around new people, I usually don't talk too much. Well, and like right now, where so many people know me as the talkative Brenda, as the one who is always telling people story, but around new people, you wouldn't know me. So you see, that time, because we were so many and then we were still getting to know each other, what I will do is that every time I'm given my script and then I'm given my role, I will just take it and just go somewhere alone so that I can get to, that was cramming actually, I can get to cram the lines and everything. So I will just take the script and go to a corner and read whatever it is that I'm supposed to read. But every time I will do this, you know, I think we usually have, you see, like right now I'm looking straight, but so let's say I'm reading the script like this, but every time I could, there's like an eye we have over here, because every time I'm facing forward, but I could see that there's someone who is staring at me on this end, but I will just shrug it off. So in this traveling theater, we had two directors. We had the cute director and the other one. Let me just say it that way, because I'm sure there are guys who know this story, and please just shh. Let me tell the ones who don't know. So there was the cute director and the other director. So every time I came to notice that the other director is the one who was always on my case, that he will stare at me, he will want to help me more and everything. And then the cute director was more chilled and everything, but he was still awesome. Well, of course, yours truly was interested in the cute one, but of course, you know what I'm saying? So like every time the cute one will make moves, but they're moves that you see that are chilled moves. And then there is this other one who was so obvious, Yani. He was so obvious with his motives and everything. So it got to a point that he saw that I'm more interested in the cute director, that he came to tell me that, hey, let me tell you something. You see that director, hey, he even has a baby mama, and that baby mama used to be in this traveling theater. And I was like, okay, no problem. So this other director, like, he used everything he could, everything in his power he could, because he was trying to lower me and everything. So another thing he used was that in that traveling theater, the CEO, how do I put it, like the CEO, I don't want to use a bad word, because how do I put it, the CEO in that group will take advantage of single ladies. So it will be great if you had a boyfriend while traveling, because the CEO will take advantage of you. So I was like, you know what, let's just wait and see how it will go. Then rehearsals came to an end, and oh, unto me, the cute director didn't travel. And then I was like, why is he not traveling? And I had my hopes up and everything, and but anyway, he didn't travel. So we had to travel with this other one, and you know, like, he is really trying everything in his power so that maybe we can date. And then, you know, all the roles, like for example, if it was a husband and wife role, it was me and him. And then every time we could hear the students saying, oh, they look so cute together, and all that kind of thing. So I think I don't want to say that I said yes, but considering the fact that he told me the CEO of the traveling theater did that, I just found myself in that relationship. And then I was like, you know what, it's cool, it's fine. But then along the way, I was like, gosh, I'm in this relationship and I am not even interested in the guy. So I tried breaking up with him, and I remember we had no show that time, so I tried breaking up with him. And every time I tried breaking up with him, imagine the guy would cry. I know, like, the guy would cry, or he will turn into alcohol and he will drink, like the serious drinking. Like when I say drinking, I mean serious drinking, that like almost the whole night. So I was like, damn, I am in this forever. But it got to a point, I think, you know, now it's like we were back to school again, because now we will travel, like first term when guys are in school, second term. So I think it was around second term, and I felt like I needed more cash, like I needed to grow. So I had to change that traveling theater to another traveling theater. But by the time I was transferring from that theater to this other one, everyone had told me that don't go to that theater, by the way. I think they already knew what I was getting myself into. But by the time I was transferring from this traveling theater to that other traveling theater, okay, what do I call him, the other director, now my boyfriend, his alcoholism was serious. He had to actually go to a rehab. Yeah, it was that serious. So while he was at rehab, here I was trying to make my ends meet by joining this other traveling theater and all. So along the way, I think he could say that there was some distance between us. Actually, he's the one who told me, you know what, I can't do this anymore, let's just be friends. And thank you, Lord, because I think now I get the agony people go through when you're trying to break up with someone and the person is not taking any of it. But anyway, let's now go to this other traveling theater. I have never been somewhere that people make you feel so less, like feel so inferior, like they are the only ones like who know how to act, you know. Because I remember when I joined now the second traveling theater, our manager was a woman, and she was so harsh, if I can use that word, and not harsh the good one. You know, there is harsh, a good one that you can see that this one is going to help you grow. This one is the harsh that they actually don't want to see you grow. Like it's like they see you as a competition. So when I joined now the second traveling theater, during rehearsals, I don't know what she told me, and I know guys usually know me as, oh my god, Brenda has a very heavy heart, Michelle. I think she shouted at me about something so tiny, something so small, and then she's shouting, and we're in a field where everyone is, you know. I actually cried, but not ile kuliyaya, oh not that one, ile kuliyaya, you know what, you got this, like you know, yeah, like that, you got this, girl. So I was like, oh my god, I'm going to have to deal with this for I don't know how long, because you know we were just new, we were still at rehearsals. So I was just encouraging myself that I got this, because I couldn't quit. I needed the money. I was already done with school. So my mom was like, I'm already working, as much as it's traveling theater, so she knew that I was working. So I gave myself strength and we started traveling. So I remember with this traveling, now the second traveling theater, I remember we went to a school at home, and I could see yeah, at school, at home, and I could see that there were some girls who knew me, and I could see on their faces that they were so happy that, oh my god, that's Michelle Brenda, we know her. Like, they were giving me, you feel good, you feel so good, like when you hear people, you're on stage and then you hear people shouting your name like they know you. So I could see it on their face, I could see it on their eyes that they were so happy to see me there. But now the thing was, the people I'm acting with are people who are making me feel inferior, like I'm not even supposed to be there. Because even at backstage, you could even feel that it's like you're an outcast or something. So there was this time, hey, for guys who don't know about acting, hey, it's usually a lot of work. I understand guys who act. You know, we usually see you guys on TV and then we're like, what? So I remember there was a time we were doing a crowd scene, but I was not on the crowd scene. I was actually the one talking, and then the guys on the crowd scene were listening to me. So our manager used to act some parts once in a while. So I could remember that she was among the people who were on the crowd scene. And then when I was talking, I remember that they were laughing hysterically. And we are on stage. Like, honestly, I got so annoyed. It annoyed me so bad. So I tried to connect the scene so that students couldn't see. And then I found myself asking them, why are you laughing? And then I could make some other words so that the students will not get what is going on. Why are you laughing? What is so funny? And then once the scene was over, I went backstage. I honestly felt like running away, because you know, this is my manager, she is the one who is paying me, and then you can see what was going on stage, but most people couldn't understand what was going on. Yes, maybe, okay, just ask the people who were acting. And well, she actually did nothing, by the way. As much as I was feeling scared, she did nothing. And she, okay, I will say that she used to intimidate me, you know, because she's in a higher position. Well, she's making more money than I am. So I used to see like, oh my god, she's already made it in life, because maybe she will like make her nails, you know, like how girls make their nails these days. Well, I haven't made mine right now, so let me not show you. And then she will walk around with a big bottle filled with Majiandimu. I know, right? It doesn't make sense, because according to me that time that was a success, and then I could say like, oh my god, she has already made it in life and here I am. So I used to like feel really intimidated by her. But at the end of the day, it was not such a big deal. And then I came to realize that it's not bad to stand up to people who make you feel inferior, you know, because I know out here we are all like, people are going through a lot, you know. That was just one of my experience, and it's not even all that. I'm so sure that people out here go through things just to put something on the table, or just to make meets, and like, people have to deal with so many people. You have to deal with different people, you have to deal with so many things, but people don't know that. But honestly, keep on going, like, keep on going. That, pray to God, and then he always sees your struggles, and he's always there for us no matter what. But as much as God is there for us no matter what, you also have to be there for yourself, okay? And keep on going. I know most people don't know, like, for example, every morning when guys are asking you, how are you, how did you sleep, you know, you can just start telling someone, hey, akina jana sikukula, because every time people are greeting you, or they're saying hi, or how was your weekend, they're in a hurry. So you don't expect me that every time someone is asking you, how are you, how was your night, how, you know, you can start telling everyone all your problems. And people are out here keeping their problems to themselves, and people don't know that. That's why I always say that you don't know what guys are going through. You don't know what happened to someone yesterday. So just be kind, like, be kind to everyone. Like, and also for guys who are, okay, we are all going through things, just keep it to yourself, pray, and honestly, something will happen at the end of it all. Like, there will be a solution. But don't go around how do I say, don't go around showing everyone that you're going through things, or making everyone feel that they're the ones who have done something wrong to you. Sawa, hey, anyway, today I was preaching. I know it's it's been long, so it feels like more of a sermon, but I felt like talking about that today. So, but let's hope for more videos soon. Guy, 15 minutes. Anyway, thank you so much, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Bye bye.